I was in Anaheim a couple weeks ago, and I saw how the fans have reacted to you. They're everywhere here in San Diego. And has it always been like that for you wherever you go?
Pretty much. I mean, I think people want to see that you really take an interest in them. They want to feel like they can get close to the players on the field, and when you actually spend time with them, they appreciate it. Right now I use that as my mission field, my ministry. So whatever autographs I sign up with scripture on, and just like you saw just a couple minutes ago, I get to talk about Jesus with a little girl, and she talked about what it meant in her life, and I talked about what it meant in my life, and it's pretty special.
Right now you're the leading vote getter in all of baseball for the All-Star game. I mean, you're running away. It could be a record year as far as your All-Star votes. Why do you think of the popularity is? Because I mean, you've had incredible years, but it's also because of your story and your struggles has been so it's been so public.
Well, it's public because I want it public. I want people to understand that I'm just like they are. I have same struggles. It might not be the same struggle, but everybody's got their own demons, and mine's alcohol and drugs. So I think I've always been real with people, and they really like to see when somebody makes a mistake, they don't deny it or blame somebody else, but take ownership for it and tell them how they did make a mistake and how they're going to learn from it and try to do it again.
I thought there was a good cover story on you a couple of weeks ago on Sports Illustrated. Is it easy for you to put your story out there? I mean, people know about it, or people think they know some of it, but is it easy for you to just every single day, is that part of who you are?
It's easy for me to put it out there when it's done right and people get it right. I don't like when people put their own spin on the story. The story doesn't need a spin. It's bad enough and good enough at the same time for people to get something out of it.
There are two young players I want to ask you about. One of them is in your division. That would be Mike Trout. The other was Bryce Harper. You have two young kids who might be the next phase superstars in baseball. What kind of advice would you get them? Because you were heavily scrutinized, I know, when you were first drafted.
Yeah, the biggest thing is just be humble. Understand that you have great talent. You're up early at a young age, but at the same time, just try to learn from veterans. Try to ask questions. Don't think you know everything, because you don't. And be good to people, and they'll be good to you.
Texas Rangers been in the World Series in back-to-back years. How do you guys avoid becoming the Buffalo Bills of Major League Baseball?
Make a couple more outs. I don't know. I mean, the biggest thing, Michael Young said it best in spring training. When you can go to the World Series 2 years in a row and come back the next year and be better, that's saying something. And, all you can do is, the game's a funny game. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but overall, this club's a great club. We have such good chemistry, have fun with each other, that it spills over into the field. And, if it's meant for us to win, we will. If not, we won't.
One new teammate is Yu Darvish. Now, wherever he goes, and we saw with Ichiro and different Japanese players, there's that media follows him everywhere.
Yeah.
Would you find that weird if that were you? Just a whole different thing?
I'm sure it gets tiring. Yeah, I'm sure it does, but it's part of their culture. In Japan, they want to know what's going on with the players over here in the Major League, so you can understand why they do. It hasn't been bad here in Texas. John Blake, our PR guy's done a good job handling media, and the media's been very respectful, as they always have. I've heard they have been. So, I wouldn't want it, but Yu's got it, and I think he does a great job of handling it.
Thank you very much.
Comment.